Hey everyone! So have you ever used an AI tool like ChatGPT and the answer you get back is just kind of meh? It just falls a little flat? Well, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're diving into the art of the ask, a skill that will totally transform your AI interactions from just simple questions into really powerful conversations.
What we're really talking about here is something called prompt engineering. And I know, when you hear that word engineering, it can sound a little intimidating, right?
It sounds super technical, doesn't it? Like you might need some kind of special degree just to have a conversation with an AI. Well, let's just clear that up right away.
The answer is a huge, resounding no. This is not just for engineers. This is a skill for absolutely everyone. Think of it less like you're engineering a bridge and more like you're learning how to give really clear instructions to a super smart, but also super literal assistant.
So what even is a prompt? It's simple. It's just the instruction you give it. That's it. Prompting is just the art of communicating with an AI so that you get back something you can actually use.
And this brings us to what is probably the single most important rule in this whole game. Better input gets you better output. It is that simple. The clearer you are, the more detailed you are, the better the AI's response is going to be. So the big question is, how do we give better input?
Well, it actually boils down to a really simple three-part framework. So let's break down the key ingredients for what makes a truly great prompt. Okay, so first up, you've got context. This is all the background information, right? The material you want the AI to work with. Second, we have role. This is where you tell it who you are. Or, and this is a really cool trick, you can actually assign a specific persona to the AI. And finally, number 3 is expectation. This is where you get super specific about what you want back. The format, the style, the whole shebang. All right, so knowing the ingredients is one thing, but seeing how they all cook together, that's where it gets really interesting. Let's walk through an example and see how this framework can take a prompt from just okay to absolutely fantastic.
So, let's imagine for a second, you're a business analyst, and your job is to get a handle on what's happening in the global market.
You might start with a simple question, right? Something like, can you help me understand the current trends in global markets? And look, it's not a bad start, but it's so general. The AI has almost nothing to go on, so it's not going to give you a very detailed or tailored response. Okay, now let's level it up by adding our first 2 ingredients. Now the prompt looks like this. I'm a business analyst at Acme Co. exploring global market trends. Can you help me understand the key trends across industries and regions? See, right away, the AI has so much more to work with. But this is where the real magic happens. We add that last ingredient, expectation. Now we're telling the AI to focus specifically on technological advancements and geopolitical shifts. We're asking it to assess risks and identify challenges. See what happened? This isn't just a question anymore. It's a detailed set of instructions. And being this explicit about the output completely transforms the entire conversation. So you can see how powerful this framework is. But what if you're still feeling a little stuck? Well, I've got a fantastic pro tip for you that basically turns the AI into your own personal coach. Just ask the AI. Seriously, you can literally go into ChatGPT and type, give me 5 great prompts for a product manager, or a writer, or a student, whatever your role is. It's a brilliant way to see what's possible and get tailored examples that you can use and adapt immediately. Mastering this art of the ask is a huge foundational skill, but you should also know it's really just one piece of a much, much larger and more exciting puzzle. Now, what's really interesting here is where prompt engineering fits into the bigger picture. If you look at that middle column, AI Deep Dive 201, what's sitting right at the top? Prompt engineering. It's that crucial step you take right after building your foundation, and it opens the door to way more advanced topics like agentic AI. It just goes to show it's a key skill on the path to true AI literacy. So if you want to continue this journey and get the latest strategies on agentic AI, digital transformation, and product leadership, I highly encourage you to join the AI Product Management Playbook. Just click subscribe on LinkedIn to join an incredible network of VPs, directors, and aspiring AI PMs. Thanks for tuning in.